invited me to the Crayola factory. So now I'm on a mission to visit every Crayola experience in America to give you the ultimate behind-the-scenes tour of how the world's largest crayon company does their business. We're headed to
Mute Town. And why all these YouTubers always sound the same?
Hello?
Hey TMR, listen, I'm watching you, so don't do anything funny. I need you to do a mission for me.
How do you...
Don't worry about it, just listen.
What?
Just listen.
What?
I need you to go to every Crayola experience in America. Everything you need is outside your door.
How am I doing?
Outside your door, a black backpack. You have 30 hours.
I don't think I can...
You can do it, Sculpture.
Hello?
However, Crayola did do a limited production run of the Blue Ribbon crayon. So those million crayons were drawn with, broken, or lost over time, and there was only a few left.
We've got these couple of regulars that come in, and the first time I ever met her, she just was excitedly explaining her favorite colors to me and why they were her favorite and how she found them in the crayon box. It was just really amazing. She's great.
And right as I thought I was the first Marine to land at Crayola Experience Mall of America, I noticed that Twin Cities, Minnesota recruiters had already planted their flag. Regardless, the mission had to continue. Left. I noticed when you walk into the Mall of America location, the first attraction you see is Wrap It Up. That's where you can label your own crayon.
Let's go.
Right. In addition to Wrap It Up, there's more than 20 hands-on interactive attractions for the whole entire family to enjoy. One of the more popular attractions is the Crayon Factory Show, where a crayonologist shows and describes how crayons are made, and you even leave with a crayon of your own.
Live a colorful life. You're never too old to have a happy childhood.
Hallmarked here. Nice to meet you, Kevin. Appreciate you, bro. Nope, not again. Another popular attraction is Cartoon Creator, where a robot draws you into a cartoon. Bro, this is so cool. It reminds me of Johnny 5 or something.
Focus.
Alright, take a picture. Alright, and then the robot draws me. Wow, this is fast. I sped it up, y'all. Okay, now I got my picture. And at this point, you could color it if you want. I left it blank. Okay, let's go to melt and mold. Alright, cool. This is the machine. Alright, you're supposed to open the door. Only when it's green. Open it up, put the red crayon inside, drop it in, starts melting down into a shape. Alright, I can open the drawer now because it's green. And then I peeled the shape here. Let's see how it came out. It's a dog. Okay, cool.
Let's go.
I want to know how Razzmatazz says this product.
You want to whisper to my ear, Raz? He says it is a crayon.
A crayon!
Alright, I'm at the Crayola store now. Wow, I love the entrance. Okay, let's go in. Okay, purple, purple, purple. Looking for purple. Purple, you know, Minnesota, Prince. Alright, no purple. But there is yellow. So I'm gonna grab me yellow socks. Can't go wrong with yellow socks. Yoink. Yo, They got these gold coins at the Mall of America location, so you know I had to get all 4. Only 15 bucks? Done. This Crayola stuffed animal is only at the Crayola experience, so you know I had to get Captain Crayola. Easy. I ended up spending over $50, so I got a free ticket to come back. Let's go. And I would love to stay, but I got 2 more experiences to go to. Until next time. Now I see why there's annual passes.
Jones, about to get it poppin' like some soda. Whole world love it cause I'm Jones. So many color Crayola. I'm out here Jones. Jones, about to get it.
Real hot here. Hopefully not inside, because we do not need the crayons to melt, if you know what I'm saying. All right, I got my Crayola Experience Orlando, Florida bag, creative keepsakes. Inside there is the tokens, Crayola tokens that I'm gonna use on something cool. I got my tickets, a voucher for a Scribble Scrubby, a Crayola limited edition trading card, Blizz Blizzard Blue. That's awesome. Hopefully this does not get bent. Let's head in, let's have some fun, let's go.
Here you got to take the steps to get to all the attractions, but there's an elevator.
And this is where they do a live show and they show you how they make the crayons.
So here they have 28 plus attractions. They have attractions like Wrap It Up, Be a Star, Beautiful, and the Crayon Factory. We're going to go to the Crayon Factory. We're about to go inside of the Crayola Experience show where they show the factory. We'll sit right here. Yo, listen. We get to actually watch how crayons are made up there on the stage. You can see where the wax is still on the forms. They have 5 screens, so you're able to see everything. And then in the center, you can see all the Crayola products over all the years. In the middle, underneath that big flat screen TV.
That 100 billionth commemorative blue ribbon crayon that was poured by Mr. Rogers is enshrined at the Crayola Hall of Fame in Easton, PA at their Crayola Experience.
This is just a live history lesson, and I feel so honored that Crayola Experience Florida would give me an exclusive inside look to show to all of y'all.
Hi everybody, my name is Daniel and I'm visiting today from the Crayola Crayon Factory all the way up in Easton, Pennsylvania. You know, right here in the great USA, we make the Crayola crayons that are used all over the world. Everybody see that big old red number on the wall? It's still climbing. It represents the total number of Crayola crayons made to date.
Thank you.
There's so much prep work that goes into all of this. You know, there's maintenance of equipment and make sure our characters look great and make sure the slime lab is stocked and all the attractions. You know, it's such a huge team and it's a really collaborative effort. We can't operate without each other, you know?
That's beautiful. Man, it gives me a Hallmark tear, a Hallmark tear. So they also have this wall right here, which is the history of crayons, and it shows the beginning of Crayola from 1903 to 2006, and then 2015, where you see me making history as a crayon. And what's your favorite part about this place so far?
I think it might have to be the giant crayon. Really cool and nice photo opportunity.
What's your favorite part about this?
Got to name my crayon Purple Rain.
Purple Rain. Oh, you're a big Prince fan?
Yeah.
I appreciate both of you guys for spending time with me and chopping it up a little bit, telling me about your experience at the Crayola Experience in Orlando, Florida. 2 more happy people here. Now over here, they have Be a Star. Check this out. So at Be a Star, it takes a photo, turns it into a drawing on a coloring page that you could print out, that you could color in. Start, cool, Crayola Experience. I want to change the background with the boombox and everything. Okay, so I sit down. No, let's go back, let's try it again. Let's try it again. I think I'm too tall. Let's try again. Oops. Now we're gonna print it. Should be coming out here. And it worked. Be a Star. I'm gonna go color this in and we'll show you the results later.
Recently.
What is this?
Oh, Jazzy, I think I know what she's trying to say.
What is Jazzy saying? How do you say this?
Saying that's a crayon.
Here is Bluetiful, the largest crayon in the world. Right here, 15 foot, 7.2 inches. Model Magic Movie Studios, Kaleidoscope. Create and Play here, Toddler Town, Snack Shack, Dribble Square, a play place here. It looks like a huge crayon trading post. All machines with a Crayola here. Rip Art, Paint Palette, Melton Mode, Texture Crazy, Activity Studio, Cafe Crayola, Cartoon Creators. There's also these tables to where you can grab a piece of paper, put it there, grab a crayon, and it makes a design. So everything doesn't have to be too intricate, but as you see, I made me a little kitty cat that quick. You know what, I was gonna leave it here, but instead I'm gonna take it and I am going to mail it out to somebody who shares this video. Colors of the world right here. Stomp and Play. There's party rooms, you can have your birthday here. There's just so much to do. There's a slime lab here, where you design, Scribble, Scrubby, and if you look over here, they have games that you can play. This right here is interesting. So, oh, okay, perfect segue. This is called Happy Accident. Silly Putty here. Silly Putty is a part of Crayola, if you didn't know. A Crayola rake. All in all, this place is amazing. You need to come check it out for yourself. But that's the tour. That's the tour. I need to get something to eat, something to drink. Remember these tokens that I got earlier on when I first got in this place? Tokens. Crayola tokens that I'm going to use on something cool. Well, I'm going to use one of these tokens over here to get me a pack of 4 crayons. First, you grab this token, then you put it in there. Then I got my 4-pack of crayons.
Then I went back down the steps to the Crayola store.
They have Crayola socks. I don't got them. I got plenty crayon socks, but I don't have Crayola socks, so I'm gonna grab a pair of these. Yoink. I like this red shirt, so I'm gonna get this one. Grab this to fulfill the buy one, get one free. And these shirts run kind of big too, so I'm gonna get this. And let's go check out.
Cause I'm Jonesy. So many color Crayola. I'm out here.
When I arrived at the Crayola experience in Easton, PA, I immediately ran into
Rick Stringer,
the executive vice president for Crayola. He basically runs all the Crayola experiences. And the reason why he said he noticed me is because I was with my buddy Benny, who's wearing a USMC shirt. He told me there was only one rule though. He said,
"You cannot eat any crayons."
And after he laid out the hardest rule for a Marine to follow inside of a crayon factory,
yeah, this is gonna be an experience.
He connected me with
Amy.
She does the guest relations and hospitality around here. We'll talk to her later. But first, let's talk to Rick.
At Crayola, our mission is to help parents and educators raise creatively alive children. And we believe there's no better way to do that than to have kids here at the experience. They average about a 3 to 4 hour visit. And they're here with their parents, their caregivers, with camps, with schools. And they get over 20 hands-on creative experiences.
What has been the best experience that you have personally experienced from a kid and a parent?
That's a great question. I have to say behind us is what we call Wrap It Up. And Wrap It Up is where kids and parents actually get to make their own crayon, and they can customize the label and they get to wrap it. So it's a really great memento. And we know that when they come here, what parents tell us time and time again, it's about making memories. And what better way to make a memory than crayons? Which, by the way, you cannot eat any crayons today.
All right, I'll keep my appetite on lock. Speaking of on lock, they have these smart lockers there that come in clutch, especially if you have kids with a whole bunch of stuff, purses, bags, etc. Use the smart lockers at Crayola. Remember, Amy, the guest relations that Rick Stringer, the guy who told me,
"You cannot eat any crayons."
Well, when you come to the Crayola experience in Easton, PA, make sure to ask for Amy. She is the perfect tour guide. She took us from attraction to attraction to attraction and made sure that we had everything we needed. Let's find out if she has any other talents.
Can you tell me what you do here?
I handle all guest relations as well as some of the voiceover work.
Voiceover work. I have to get into that. So I'm going to ask you questions,
Okay.
and then you choose a character that you answer with.
Oh my goodness, okay.
Okay, what's your favorite thing about working here at the Crayola Experience?
Well, it's always a colorful day. You get to meet new friends, new crayons. Everything is so much fun. Plus, a visit can be 2.5 to 4 hours long. That's a whole day of crafting and coloring. It's amazing or marvelous.
What do you do to get a kid that's shy out of his shell?
Well, you just try to talk to them and get to know them. Oh, I'm just really nervous. I'm sorry. But it's a lot of fun, and sometimes they give me really big responsibilities, which I like too.
An attraction that someone should come to if they come here, they cannot miss it, is the Model Magic movie studio. You get to come in and you make your own Model Magic creature, and you get to upload it, and then you get to see it starred in a movie.
Yeah, my Model Magic creature did not deserve to be in a movie. Let's go. This right here, what I'm yelling in front of, this is the world's largest crayon in Easton, PA. It's called Big Blue. Just like Blutiful down in Orlando, Florida that I showed you earlier, this is the biggest. Big Blue, Little Blue.
So here I do marketing and social media, which is very fun and colorful. And I'm an intern for marketing, so I'm cutting up footage and videoing. This is very community based. It's really nice. Even with the other interns, everyone's been super nice and accepting coming in. So I've been so grateful to have this job. Everyone who works here has such a true passion for the brand, and that's what brings us all together. So everything we do is to fulfill that brand mission, and I think you just see it in the work we do and in the joy that we bring to everybody.
I'm at the Crayola Cafe, and they got some really cool stuff here. As you see on the board, they have cookies, muffins, hot dogs, pizza, chicken tenders, salad, hamburger. They have these collectible cups and bins for popcorn, or the actual lunch boxes that they have here. I got the red, yellow, green, and blue. Not that I'm gonna put all of it on my sandwich, but it looks cool, and I figured since they have everything rainbow theme here, why not? It is Crayola.
In the middle of lunch, we got told we had to leave the cafeteria. Crayola said it was because there's fog outside. The 30th birthday celebration of the Crayola Experience was supposed to happen outside, and because there was fog and it wouldn't be safe for families, it was canceled.
You may have noticed that I have a crayon floating inside a capsule hanging from a wrapper chain. It all starts with Mr. Rogers. Mr. Rogers visited the Crayola factory in February of 1996. He was there to pour the 100 billionth crayon. It was called Blue Ribbon, and it was just to commemorate this huge occasion.
This huge occasion was only canceled for outside. Instead, they transformed the cafeteria into the Crayola 30th birthday celebration. They invited everybody from news crews to VIPs.
I'm a videographer for Crayola, so I shoot content, I edit content, and I also manage the project from start to finish, so it's very exciting. My favorite memory was probably bringing my son here for the first time. He's 2 years old, and we do a company holiday party here at the Crayola Experience where we get to bring our kids. And I was so excited to see what his reaction would be like to everything, and he was just so amazed, and his face was so bright, and he didn't even know what to do with all of the fun attractions to play with. So getting to walk him around and seeing his excitement was really fulfilling.
It's so wonderful to join you today and celebrate the 30th birthday of the Crayola Experience here in downtown Easton.
6 CEOs of Crayola. Wow, am I old? Here's the 3 decades of creativity and community. And for many wonderful memories to come. Thank you.
I'm a photographer for Crayola. I do pretty much photography of all of our product, all of our packaging, some events like this, pretty much anything that the company needs. I mean, I remember coming here when I was in kindergarten, which being the 30th anniversary, it had to be almost 30 years ago that I came here for the first time. It was just such a magical place. And being able to work here now is just incredible.
After the public birthday celebration, I thought it was over. But instead, we scored to VIP tickets. The VIP area was amazing. They had flower pots with crayons in it. They sang happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Okay. Cut the cake. And we are here with
Christina.
Christina. Thank you so much for coming back to the Crayola experience, because I heard that you were here when you were 5 years old. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
What was that like?
I think it was just as impressive. I was so happy to be able to take my little 2-year-old through all the different experiences that I had.
Full circle moment.
Yep.
So what has changed?
The green screens definitely have gotten a lot more advanced. So similar experiences, and maybe instead of some physical objects, there's a lot more things digitalized, which is really impressive.
And is there... Hey, how you doing? Oh, that's your baby right there?
Yeah.
No, that's cool. That's a perfect interview crasher.
His favorite is the second floor, where the snacks are, of course, but he loves walking through all the digital experience and hitting all the holograms on the floor and interacting with things. And he takes a selfie at the selfie station, and we print out his photo, and he's always very proud and colors it when he's done.
And is there anything that you would tell people who have not been here what they should explore coming here?
Take the whole day for yourselves, because the whole area, Easton, is beautiful. And when coming to the factory, you're going to want to take your time at each station and learn about the different products and go home with some nice goodies.
I'm here with
Mayor Salpanto.
Why is Crayola so important to you?
Well, Crayola is where adults can come and be kids. They get their creative juices flowing, and I come here with my grandchildren. I have better time than they do. One of my favorite memories is getting it started and getting Crayola to think about coming downtown back in 1991.
Wow.
That was a long time ago.
We are live at the Crayola experience, and I'm here with the CEO and the president of Crayola. Why is it so important to keep it going, especially for 30 years?
This is a special place. It's helped the Easton community thrive and grow, but it's a place where children and families can come and connect and enjoy creativity. There's 2,000 employees worldwide who are part of this wonderful brand, and today is not just about the people in the Crayola experience, but it's also about them. They all have a hand in what has happened here and what's happening with this brand around the world. It is absolutely a majestic brand, and we're looking to share it with as many children as we can around the world.
CEO! And we are here with
Keith Allison, Dr. Crayola.
So why is it so important for you to leave the laboratory and come amongst the populace?
Well, in the lab, I'm working with chemicals, lots of color, right? Beakers, things that you'd think about with a scientist. But there's something missing. With everything that I create and develop or invent, the child, their reaction, my joy is to come down here every now and then, because I get to see kids actually interacting, using, creating with these colorful tools that I've created. No greater feeling.
Wow. Okay. Interview's over. All right. What would you tell people if they never been here? Why should they come to the Crayola experience?
Because of its name. We finally changed its name, and it truly is an experience now. This will be interesting for you, Ray. Before this place was opened, it was school groups that went to the actual Crayola factory, right? Well, they saw an old video about the history of Crayola, and then they got to go out on the factory floor, someone with a megaphone, because you can imagine a manufacturing environment, right? There's a lot of noise, machinery, forklifts going by, and they would show how a crayon is made and markers. And then the kids were brought back to the conference center for question and answer, that sort of thing. And then they left, and it was another group. But notice what's missing there. The children never got a chance to play, explore, create. That's what I love about this place, because it gives them that opportunity to immerse themselves in our world, but their world in here as well.
Do you have a favorite memory of reaching out or commenting on somebody's page where it made their day on social media?
Yeah, there was a kid that we reached out to. He used to pronounce Crayola as Cranola, and I let him know that we were going to do a full rebrand. Just joking, of course. But it made his day. He absolutely loved it. The mother loved it too. And I think those kind of little things where you can reach out and just recognize someone is really incredible from a brand standpoint.
Any upcoming Crayola products?
The Crayola All Grown Up line, that line of adult alcohol markers, acrylic markers, and coloring books is definitely something you don't want to miss. This is part of not just pop culture and the adult coloring world, but also just being able to embrace creativity and wellness, and a chance to take a moment for yourself is just so important, and that's something you don't want to look over. I encourage people to reach out to us on social, use hashtag #CreateMoreCreativeMoments, and show us your work. We want to see your art. We want to see what you create.
Crayola 30th anniversary shirts. Yup. Yoink. I'm a crayon merch. Crayon shirts. Buy one, get one free. Yoink. Let's see. Storybook creator. I do like these splats. They go kind of crazy. There's a big thing where you can pick your pack of crayons. Okay, the actual Crayola socks. I got the bootlegs, but I have to fold and get the real ones. We got the red and we got the orange and the yellow. Boink. Well, my work is done. Head to base. Mission complete.
I want to see how people are going to say
A crayon.
Crayon. Crayon.
Okay, what is this?
A crayon.
What is this?
A crayon.
What is this?
Crayon. That is a crayon.
A crayon. A crayon. Crayon. Crayon.
I already know the question.
Okay, so what is this?
A crayon.
What is this?
Crayon.
Crayon.
I know people like to call it crayon. Crayon. You ever heard that one? I've heard people call crayons crayons before.
Crayons.
Crayon.
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 Yeah, just crayon.
Like cranberry.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Crayon.
There's actually some people who say crayon.
Crayon. I've heard some people say that.
Right?
Yeah, I've heard people say that.
Crayon. Crayon. I think that's a crayon.
It's a crayon.
I know how Razzmatazz says this product. What is this product? What does Razzmatazz
Let's
say?
see. You want to whisper to my ear, Raz? He says it is a crayon.
Ask you a question. How do you say this?
Crayon. And if you look at, I believe one of our murals actually says the pronunciation is Crayola. That is the official terminology. Just that's right, Jazzy. Just like that. Crayola.